Ice hockey is your award. Where did you first fall in love with the sport?
I went to a game like near Christmas time about 4 years ago, and I just really liked it. So I started a couple months later just playing, and I really enjoyed it. So I just.
And what was your skating like before playing hockey?
It was awful. I couldn't really stand up. I had to use penguin all the time, so it wasn't very good.
And as you've developed, obviously your skating develops and your passion for the game, but there's a lot of mileage and travelling involved in a sport like yours, isn't there?
Yeah, a lot of the time he's travelling up to places like Nottingham and Sheffield a lot, so it's quite far. It's quite expensive as well. So you do a lot of travelling, a lot of staying overnight and everything. So it's pretty long. Yeah.
So, Lewis, for you, the sport runs in the family.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you started playing?
10.
And at what point did you think, actually, this is much cooler than anything else I do?
My dad knew someone, his mates with him, and their son was like making England and that, and I realised how much easier it would be to make England, because I was playing football at the time, so I just wanted to get somewhere really far in a sport, so I just started playing, and then I've started pushing really hard, and now I've got England trials.
So you got to the sort of pinnacle of the national level, and one day would you like to up the pace to sort of GB and that sort of level?
Yeah, definitely.
And it's quite intense ice hockey, isn't it? Because training, it can be late at night. You talked about England trials. You go into Nottingham at 1 a.m. and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How do you find not getting much sleep?
Well, it's just normally I just say conference training or trials. I get back at 3 a.m. and I normally sleep until about 12 because.
Recharging the batteries?
Yeah.
And what are you going to use your money for?
I snapped a stick last night, so I might just get another stick or something.
And just so people know, sticks aren't cheap, are they?
No.
How much is your stick?
About 150.
So you've wiped a fair bit out by breaking a stick last night?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And Lewis, how old were you when you started?
I started when I was 7.
And what made you want to start playing ice hockey?
Well, my dad's friend, he played for Telford Tigers, so we went to watch a game and I enjoyed it.
Did you think straight away that you'd be able to play it one day?
No.
So how was learning to skate then?
Really hard.
Really hard. And what bits of the sport do you like the most?
Scoring goals.
Scoring goals, fair enough. And in terms of the game, because presumably there's not many friends from school, so this is a new set of people you're learning to get on with.
Yeah, it's like...
And there's a lot of travelling as well, isn't there?
Yeah, like Whitley Bay and Nottingham and stuff.
So you're going to up and down the country playing the game, and what do you love the most about the game of ice hockey?
Goals.
Goals.